This is 7 National News, and in our top story, in his capacity as ruler of Dubai, UAE Vice President and Prime Minister His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum has issued Decree number 49 of 2014 on the formation of Expo 2020 Preparatory Committee under the supervision of Dubai Crown Prince and Chairman of Dubai Executive Council, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The ruler of Dubai's decree is the starting step of Dubai's practical preparations to host the world's largest and most prestigious exhibition and the events and activities accompanying it. Pursuant to the decree, Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, President of the Department of Civil Aviation and CEO and Chairman of the Emirates Group, is assigned Chairman of the committee, which will set the required strategic plans to organize and prepare for hosting Expo 2020 and will also evaluate the suitability and efficiency of Dubai's infrastructure, including touristic, medical, and transport facilities. The committee will also determine the Emirates' technical, security, and economic requirements to present the international event in the best ways possible. Additionally, the committee will organize and coordinate efforts between various public and private entities inside and outside Dubai in all aspects related to the Expo 2020. The committee will submit its reports periodically to His Highness the Ruler of Dubai to brief him on the progress and outcomes of its efforts, in addition to any suggestions to ensure the success of the exhibition. And the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister, and Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has asserted that the development of the education sector according to international standards captures the top national interest of the UAE government, aspiring to make the UAE education system one of the best in the world by 2021. Sheikh Mohammed's remarks came during the Mohammed bin Rashid Policies Council held at Qasr Al Bahar, Dubai, under the theme Future Trends of Educational Development. The event was attended by the Crown Prince of Dubai and Chairman of Dubai Executive Council, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Minister for Cabinet Affairs Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Gargawi, Minister of Education Humaid Al Khatami, and number of senior officials and experts. The session demonstrated future trends to develop the education sector. International expert Salem Ismail confirmed that the UAE has promising opportunities to transform into a global knowledge powerhouse, given its ability to take bold decisions, in addition to factors of development potentials and successful adoption of modern technology. His Highness also noted that the radical development of education and achieving an integrated educational system on par with the latest world standard is an essential part of our national vision. In line with the Mohammed bin Rashid Smart Learning Initiative of providing education through the use of latest technology and e-learning, Etisalat, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, have launched a virtual learning platform of Duroosi for students from grade 11 and 12. During a press conference, officials from Etisalat and Ministry of Education announced the launch of Duroosi channel on YouTube, the first of its kind online learning environment with educational Arabic content for students from grade 11 and 12. The Duroosi channel offers more than 400 tutorial videos across all subjects covered in the local curriculum, providing around 500 hours of e-learning with visual aids offered by teachers selected by the Ministry of Education, which can be easily accessible for the students online. Some of the students who were present at the launch stated that the program will be useful in preparing them for their examinations, as well as developing more understanding on their subject areas without the need of a private tutor. According to Marwan Al-Sawale, Undersecretary of the Ministry of Education, the launch of the Duroosi should enhance the current educational system through the creation of smarter tools for education, adding that the program will be expanded for students from other years as they aim to achieve the long-term goal of the country to create a knowledge-based economy.
It's part of our, as a Ministry of Education, part to move the, improve our strategy and our quality of learning. You know, our students are our focus for the next 6 years to meet our 2010-2020 strategy of the Ministry of Education. We are moving towards smart learning, providing the learning facilities and courses online 24 hours, 365 days a year. So our students will be, especially will have now 600 curriculums online all the year time.
For me as a student to see something like that is very important for me because nowadays we all use YouTube, we all use electronic things, so it's very easy to use and it's very important to learn with ourselves more than just listening to the teacher. Sometimes teacher forgets some important thing. Sometimes we need to know more. We need to review more for or preparing for an exam coming. We forgot anything. Just with one click, I can review anything I want.
More than 13,000 motorists have been caught driving through red lights in Dubai in the past 11 months, according to Dubai Police. Despite the high number, it represents a decrease of 10% on 2012 figures, according to Major General Mohammed Saif Al-Zafin, head of Dubai Police Traffic Department. Of the 13,095 breaches, 925 motorists were caught by police, while the rest were caught on camera. The number of offenses is also a huge reduction on 2011 figures when there were 22,543 breaches at red lights. In the past 11 months, running red lights resulted in 158 crashes, in which 6 people were killed and 238 injured. The incidents also caused damage to 329 vehicles. In 2012, red light breaches caused 272 crashes that killed 7 people, injured 305 others, and damaged 447 vehicles. Major General Al-Zafin warned motorists against increasing speed near amber traffic lights, adding that drivers not heeding red lights faced a fine of 800 dirhams, having their vehicles impounded for 15 days and receiving 8 demerit points. Dubai Electricity and Water Authority recognized key strategic partners at its annual Partners Appreciation Ceremony on Tuesday night. His Excellency Saeed Mohammed Al Tayer, Managing Director and CEO of DEWA, graced the event that honored various government departments and members of the private sector. He said this is part of their strategy to further strengthen cooperation between them and their key partners that provide the highest level of excellence and support its efforts to contribute to the successful implementation of Dubai's strategic plan. During the event, DEWA presented its future plans and developmental projects which aim to promote Dubai as a global hub for finance, trade, and tourism. It also highlighted the role their partners played in DEWA's achievements in management, operation, and service. Among the entities recognized is the Classic Partnership Advertising.
We've been associated with DEWA for almost about a year. I think we've basically been doing all the communication and advertising work for DEWA for these last year or so. And in terms of the award, can I be candid? I think this is a first instance where we've got recognized the way we've got recognized. It feels wonderful to be appreciated. You like appreciation for all the work that you put in. And it's our business is not an easy business. You're in the service industry, so you're constantly on the move. So it's wonderful to have got the award. And will it affect us in the future? Oh, absolutely, from a positive perspective.
Today we gather here in our annual partnership ceremony where DEWA appreciate the effort and the collaboration of its strategic partners, the suppliers and contractors, everyone that contributed positively to build the vision and mission of DEWA. DEWA always believe in the multi-stakeholder partnership, whereas like we see in our vision to be a sustainable world-class utility, and that it's very big goal that cannot be achieved if we work alone. So having all the partners with us in this journey, it's definitely is a big contribution for our success.
His Excellency Al Tayer also announced the launch of DEWA's Partners e-portal in the first quarter of 2014. He said the new e-portal aims to enhance communications and interaction with our strategic partners and concerned parties, providing them with information and opportunities to enhance their awareness on DEWA's initiatives and projects. He added that these partnerships are essential in achieving mutual objectives, which ultimately benefit the public. Finally, in the bulletin, Dubai residents and visitors are in for a special treat of classical ballet. The stars of Paris Opera Ballet are in the city to showcase their art form for the first time from the 9th till the 11th of January at the Madinat Theatre. It is part of more than 20 world-class acts and shows lined up for this year's 19th edition of the Dubai Shopping Festival. The Ballet Gala project is a realized dream for Reiko Cheong, founder and director of the Dubai Dance Academy, the only ballet school in the Middle East to teach the fine French style with hopes of developing a culture of ballet in the community.
People love ballet, people love music, people love to see performers from all over the world. Plus, I'd like to introduce to the Arabic countries. So I wish more Arabic people could come to see our ballet show. That's one of my hope.
To ensure everything is perfect for their initial outing, everyone's hard at work during rehearsals. The ballet galas will be performed by soloists from the POB, featuring étoile dancer Carl Paquette, premier dancer Valentin Colosan, and 8 other soloists of Paris Opera Ballet, one of the world's finest dance companies. At the press conference, they held a preview of what the public can expect: the pas de deux called Adagetto, danced by Sabrina Malem and Alexis Renaud. During the galas, the 10 soloists will perform excerpts of famous ballets such as Swan Lake and Don Quixote.
We want to show precision of the French school and their energy. We do small pieces, extract and a piece of lots of technique and bravoure, the real classical dance. And I think we have to show how culture and the French culture, and we have piece of other choreographer of all around the world, but interpret by the French touch.
When we arrived, all the warm welcoming, everything since we arrived is made for this gala to be exceptional. We are very happy. We worked a lot for that. We have 4 performances, so it's important. And I'm very excited, and I hope really people will enjoy that we show what we are doing in Paris, our repertoire, and I hope people will enjoy.